Now, it's time to get serious and hear some health statistics from Great Britain.
Did you know that in Britain today, 1 in 3 people will develop some form of cancer during their lifetime? In fact, every 2 minutes a person is diagnosed with cancer, every 3 minutes a person is diagnosed with diabetes, and every 5 minutes a person suffers a heart attack. Britain is the #1 most obese country in Europe and #3 in the world. Unfortunately, the problem is expected to get worse unless we take control. These are some of the lifestyle-related diseases on the increase in today's society: obesity, cancer, diabetes, heart disease, stroke, high cholesterol, and digestive problems. Some of these are hereditary, but more and more can be attributed to lifestyle. One of the main contributing factors is our diet, hence the expression, "You are what you eat." Doctors tell us that what you eat and how you prepare your food can affect how we look, how we feel, and how long we live for.
Have you heard this phrase before? You are what you eat.
The phrase, "you are what you eat," is absolutely true. Our bodies are made out of the foods that we eat. From the very start, our brains are constructed from the omega-3 fatty acids that we get from our mother. From the very start, our bones are constructed from the calcium and the other minerals that we get from our mother. We need nutrients from the very start to physically build our bodies. It's not just the physical building of our bodies that happens through nutrients, but obviously the day-to-day maintenance and repair and function and interaction between all the different body cells and how they communicate. All of that is totally dependent on your diet.
The diet should almost exclusively be formed of naturally occurring products that are not processed, low in salt, low in hydrogenated oils and trans fatty acids, and importantly, low in saturated fat. We have busy lifestyles, and we often tend to overlook the components of things that we eat. We should look, rather than using the term of a diet, to dietary modification or dietary strategies, where there is a change in the overall relationship with food, how the individual eats on a regular basis, and much more particular care when choosing foodstuffs.
Really look at how you prepare that food, how you cook that food, and use everything that you have within your control to make sure that what you're eating isn't just delicious, isn't just going to satisfy those senses of having beautiful colours, which is going to encourage us into variety, having wonderful smells, which is going to encourage us into having things at their peak ripeness, having things that look fantastic, which is going to appealing, but also foods that carry all the nutrients that we need to be well and to thrive in the modern world.
So our food has all the vitamins and minerals to boost our immune system. However, during our cooking process, what we do to our food and how we are cooking them causing us to lose all the nutrients from our food. How we losing them? In this section, we'll explain to you.
And then it comes to preparing our food, and here it can often go wrong. So for instance, our root vegetables, the vegetables that grow under the ground, we generally peel the skin, and a lot of the nutrients, almost 50% of the nutrients, will lie just under the skin. Then have a look at how you're actually preparing that food. Are you preparing it far in advance, or are you preparing it just before you're cooking it? And how we cook our food is probably one of the most neglected parts of the whole food chain, because we tend to heat blast it, we tend to cook in a lot of the ways that are going to destroy the last nutrients left in our food. So I am talking about fruits and vegetables here because it is such an important part of our diet. They carry vitamins, minerals, age-defying antioxidants, fibre to keep the digestive system healthy. They have so many valuable and vital properties. And we firstly cook them in water, and water is going to leach out many of the nutrients because so many of the vitamins in our food are water soluble. And the water soluble vitamins will be leached out when you boil something in water. Even steaming has its problems because steaming really is a cooking method which is supposed to be done quite quickly, but it's still a wet cooking method. So you're still having steam, you're still having water in contact with the vegetables. And if you're cooking them for a long time, rather than just getting the very hardness out and making them more digestible, and if you can see colour in the water when you've boiled, vegetables, or if you can see colour in the water when you steam them, then the chances are you've lost quite a few water-soluble nutrients, because a lot of the nutrients are coloured. And some cooking methods not only use water, but they use an awful lot of heat. So if we're not boiling, we tend to be frying or baking or roasting. And those cooking methods are done at really high temperatures. So when we're cooking, we really need to look at how we're cooking, whether we're using water, leaching the nutrients, whether we're using heat, blasting out quite a few nutrients, and in particular when we're cooking with fat. Fats that we really need to look at avoiding are too many saturated fats, and the ones we absolutely need to avoid are the hydrogenated fats and the trans fatty acids, and these are the products of processing, either by chemically altering the fats, flooding through hydrogen ions, or by heating to quite high temperatures. Heating will destroy the beneficial properties of fats and turn fats into something else. It's always a question that we get asked all the time as nutritionists: what should I cook in? Which fat should I use to heat? Because the only fats that are safe and stable to heat are the saturated fats. But the saturated fats are what we classify as the bad fats. These are the fats that clog up the cell membranes, they cause inflammation within the body, they can get clogged up in the cardiovascular system, leading to heart problems and cardiovascular disorders. And in terms of the inflammation aspect of these fats, almost every disease has a root in inflammation, certainly every disease which is associated with ageing. And although we're living longer, we want to live well, and the statistics are not showing that. We're living longer, but we're living sick and with degenerative disease and pain.
It is important for us to boost our immune system so our body can fight back against all the lifestyle diseases. How we could do that? We need to reduce the bad calories and increase the nutrition during our cooking process so we can have a better and healthier lifestyle. How you would be able to do that in Saladmaster, we will explain to you in your next section. So why Saladmaster is a unique healthy cooking system?
So what Saladmaster did, they took what the doctors, dietitians, and nutritionists said and designed a specialist nutritional cooking system to combat these enemies to nutrition. We cook with no water, no oils, and no fats, all in an airtight container at 86 degrees centigrade. Now, the reason we use 86 degrees is because this is the necessary temperature to kill most of the bad bacteria, but keep most of the nutrition in the food. Tests conducted by the University of Wisconsin Food and Science Department at the Hazelton Laboratory found that cooking broccoli, potatoes, and carrots with Saladmaster retained on average 93% nutrition. What makes Saladmaster so special is the use of titanium 316 Ti stainless steel on the inside, and that gives us a pure, clean, and safe material which allows us to cook with no water, no oils or fats, ensuring the maximum nutrition is retained for our families. The titanium 316 Ti allows us to put a chicken in and fry it in its own natural oils, or cook a carrot in its own natural juices, keeping the nutrients in the food. Saladmaster provides the maximum resistance to chemical reactions with the salts, acids, and alkalis in the food. This ensures the food served for your family is pure, clean, and safe, and has not reacted with the cookware. The middle layer is a very efficient heat-conducting core which provides even heat distribution, and the outside layer is a specialist series 400 stainless steel which reflects heat and means the Saladmaster is compatible with the latest induction hobs. This combination of metal means the Saladmaster uses as much as 70% less energy. It's simple and easy to use. All you do is put your food in the Saladmaster on any type of cooking surface, be it gas, electric, or induction. Set it to a medium to medium-low heat. When the food reaches approximately 86 degrees centigrade, the Saladmaster audio vapor valve will start to click, and all you have to do is turn the hob down to the lowest point on the cooker. At this point, the air inside shrinks, and the natural moisture from the food forms a semi-vapor seal around the lid, keeping the food in an airtight container and locking in the nutritional goodness. So all you have to do is put your food on medium heat, wait for the audio valve to click, and then turn it down to low. It's simple and easy to use. No pot watching, no staring, no smells, no slave to the kitchen, Just simply medium, click, low. Saladmaster is also a world leader in the food preparation industry and has won by popular vote the Reader's Choice Award in 2 distinguished categories, Best Cookware and Best Kitchen Gadget. Saladmaster isn't just a specialist nutritional cooking system, it's a personal health chef for you and your family 24/7.